Day 1, I was swinging through New York City as Spider-Man, and I have so many missions that I gotta get through, and one of them is surviving and defeating the Sinister Six. And also, let's not forget, this is Spider-Man's hardest adversaries, along with some iconic characters like Venom and Carnage. But first, I need some help from my boy Tony. Yo, Tony, need some help, bro, please.
Oh, great.
Yeah, Sinister Six, not ideal, dude. Please.
Yeah, we don't really need to start a conversation.
But I need your help, bro.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Dude. This is why I need help, bro. Oh, no. Norman Osborn, Green Goblin vs. Spider-Man. A very dangerous fight.
You and I are not so different. You're an amazing creature, Spider-Man. I could squash you like a bug right now. But I'm offering you a choice. Join me. Imagine what we could accomplish together.
Huh? Anyways, when heading into this battle, Green Goblin actually started the offensive. And Green Goblin has protective armor and enhanced, you can say, super serum abilities that are pretty dangerous. I tried to knock it down, but little did I know that Green Goblin has his glider and was able to get back on the building. Makes it pretty cool and dangerous at the same time. And at one point, Green Goblin was putting me in a corner. I shot my webs and trying to protect myself, shoot it in the face, but that Green Goblin guy kept attacking me, and I had to knock it down all the way in the streets, making sure it doesn't use its glider. If Green Goblin had the high ground on me, he would be able to use his pumpkin bombs that would pretty much absolutely destroy me. I'd be vulnerable. So I had to just be a man and confront him in a one-on-one, because if not, he would have been able to kill me on the building. So I had to just keep punching him, and eventually I was able to take care and secure the deal. But remember, that's one member of the Sinister Six, and we gotta fight all of them. And the next one that we have to face is the Lizard. I was in a building when I finally was able to confront the Lizard, and this is gonna be an awesome 1v1 between the Lizard and Spider-Man.
What's up?
Oh, not much, dude. You just can't be experimenting on people, dog, and turning them into lizards.
That's the coolest story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again?
Don't test me!
I'll kill you, okay? I'll get a knife and stab you through your heart.
Bet! Okay, let's go. Come on.
I don't believe this bullshit. I can't believe this is happening.
I didn't expect the Lizard to be this foul, so I went with full attack and wanted to hold no mercy against this guy. The Lizard is an intelligent being, though. Do not underestimate his appearance. He's actually a scientist, and he actually experimented on himself first in order to get the powers of the Lizard. So he's pretty good because he wanted to keep me in the building. He wanted to hold one of his attacks, and one of those attacks was destroying the ground, and he destroyed Obsidian, but that's not enough to beat me. He tried to use his tail, but I just kept shooting webs at him in his face, his chest, his appendage area, and he luckily was not able to really do much damage at all because of my versatility, agility, and speed. Man, breaking Obsidian though is pretty crazy, but you're still gonna take the L, boy. Like, that's not enough. You just fell in your own hole. Oh, I fell too. Okay, well, you're dead. Sandman vs. Spider-Man.
Holy shit! Give me a sec. I'm trying to concentrate.
No can do, boy. I gotta kill you. Wait, where'd he go? Oh. When confronted with Sandman, I had to be aware of the fact that, one, he can go literally within the sand. He has the biome advantage. But man, my spider senses tingled. I separated away from him, and he turned into this huge block of sand. What the heck? Look at this thing. It's massive. It's huge. Anyways, he tried to do a ground smash, which that would have done a lot of damage. And I fell into it. But apparently Sandman has a grace period in how long he can hold that form. When he was touched by the water, he had to shrink back into his normal regular form, and he was pretty much using a sand hammer in order to try damage. But I'm too quick, I'm too agile, and I'm too fast for him. And I tried to push him in the water, which slowed him down even more. And overall, this fight was pretty easy. It's gotta take all of them in order to kill me, dude. Come on, we're Spider-Man here. We don't play around. Can y'all imagine who's next? Mysterio vs. Spider-Man.
Can I be completely honest with you?
Sure, dude.
Mysterio will be the greatest hero on Earth!
Because you're goofy. Nobody's a fan of you. You're a normal kid. How you not gonna follow people back that you know? And like, the funny part is, they know me, bro. You know me.
What the heck was that, dude? That's jokes. Anyways, Mysterio was on the offensive. Like every other Sinister Six member, they try to go on the offensive here and try to defeat me. The difference here is that Mysterio has the ability of flight, and I don't know what his projectiles are. Along with Tony Stark technology, I don't know how to combat this. So I pretty much kept him in this enclosed location right here that Mysterio originally had to plan me in here so I wouldn't swing around. But little did he know that I actually have great combat skills, even though I just fell off that building. But man, he used those drones that originally Tony Stark gave to me, that Mysterio now has access to, and it was doing a lot of damage. Because Mysterio on a one-on-one is really weak, but with those drones, becomes a pretty formidable opponent and pretty irritating and hard to defeat. Those lasers might look cool and be dangerous, but it's not doing that much damage. It's all for show, it's all an illusion. But anyways, Mysterio had no more other tricks up his sleeve. Anyways, this was just a 1v1. What else could he have done? He was dead, and he took that L. The next member I had to face was Dr. Octopus vs. Spider-Man, a big one.
I have been meaning to contact you for some time. I have never been able to figure out if you are famous. You were a big deal in one thing, but you were wearing a mask for most of it. Do you consider your career a disappointment? Or rather, did you exceed your own expectations? Yours truly, Peter Griffin.
When confronted with Dr. Octopus, the main thing I wanted to see is if his grappling hooks were as dangerous as they were in the movies. Turns out, he got me in this location knowing that my web slinging would be at a neutralized position because he can also grab onto all the buildings, as you can see here. If I knock him outside of the building, he'd be able to just recuperate and it'd be all good. So what do? It's pretty much a dogfight where I gotta beat him on a 1v1, basically just throwing hands, because Dr. Octopus is intelligent and tactical when trying to fight. I basically tried to knock him outside of the building where his tentacles couldn't reach or latch onto the building, but it seemed pretty hard because every single one of those hooks was able to do it. But I slowly let him down to the ground for him to slowly come to me. I latch myself up and then I go down. And look, right there, he went down. And that's exactly what I wanted, because on the ground, he is OP, but he's not that OP. And by doing that, I pretty much have a really fair chance because I just shoot my webs, clog those things, and he's dead. Those tentacles are dead. It was time that I received some help by the GO, Andrew Garfield, the greatest Spider-Man of all time. But also another GOAT, and Tobey Maguire. Oh man. And these are the GOATs of the GOATs, our childhoods, our generations. This is a culmination of the three legendary spiders all reuniting for this one event. And what is this event, you may ask? To help me out, basically. I don't want to fight Electro. It's too dangerous. I already fought 5 Sinister 6 villains. So Andrew the GOAT Garfield can take care of Electro on his own. And that's exactly what he decided to do in this event. Electro versus Spider-Man. Electro, in my opinion, is probably one of, if not the most dangerous villain of the Sinister Six in terms of its powers. Incredibly dangerous, incredibly versatile. And in fact, in the movies, Electro is so powerful that it literally went into like thin air. Like, it's so fast, it just went into the speed of light. And Spider-Man, with the spider senses, was able to keep up and counter it. That's how crazy Spider-Man is. The GOAT, Andrew Garfield, undisputable fact. In this fight, basically Andrew Garfield was just keeping it away from him, because if Electro gets close to him, he can use his electrical field powers and basically just fry the spider. Obviously that's not ideal, so Andrew Garfield, the GOAT, got rid of it and disposed of it as soon as possible. And now a super villain meeting between Mysterio and Green Goblin.
Tony Stark is gone. There is a window of opportunity and someone will step up. But these days, you can be the smartest guy in the room, the most qualified, and no one cares. Unless you're flying around with a cape or shooting lasers from your hands, no one will even listen.
There's only one who can stop us. Or imagine if he joined us. You and I are not so different. Here's the real truth. There are 8 million people in this city, and those teeming masses exist for the sole purpose of lifting the few exceptional people onto their shoulders. Spider-Man is all but invincible. But Parker, we can destroy him.
So when running up the numbers in my head, Venom, Carnage versus Spider-Man, yeah, I have absolutely no chance of defeating these guys. I mean, look at them. They're literally pinching me. Was that Dream? That was Dream inside that body. I mean, what the heck, man? But anyways, Yeah, Venom has tentacles in this one, and as well as Carnage. I try to do my little spin move, little step back here and there, but it seems that Carnage is tripping out a little bit. Maybe he just experienced that 100 days he had to survive against. I don't know. Maybe you should check it out. It's already in the link in bio. But Carnage was on my tail here. He was on my tail. I don't know why he was so on me. I don't know where Venom went. Venom just disappeared. So that was pretty nice for me at least. But Carnage kept chasing me and basically breaking my webs as I was trying to climb a building. Oh, I saw Venom there. He just couldn't climb the building for some reason. But Carnage can, and he's very fast. So I tried to pretty much swing away and create separation and lose both of them, or at least one of them. Because if I lose one of them, I have a better chance. But Carnage is insanely OP. Carnage, in fact, is literally 50 times stronger than Venom because it's its offspring. And Venom already is almost impossible to defeat as Spider-Man. So there's no chance or no hope of me defeating them. So I was looking at the situation, analyzing what can I do. I literally have nothing. Even though I have a Stark Tech suit that pretty much gives me nice webs like electricity webs, even some fire webs, which is the only counter that really is against them. And what the heck? Is that, dude, what is Carnage doing? Carnage is tripping out. I'm just gonna basically stall and run, because by stalling and running, it looks like Carnage is getting weaker and just de-transforming itself. So hey, all to my benefit, and that's what I'm gonna keep doing. And I just pretty much split them apart, and he couldn't find me, which is all good now. So we lose him.